Hi lovelies, Happy New Year. I'm Arielle and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your January as well as your whole of 2018 Lightworker Evolution reading. I really enjoy doing these for you all every month, so I'm going to continue to do them. And this one will be good for the month of January 2018, but it will also have some themes. I'm going to ask that this have some themes that will pertain to the whole of 2018 as well. Some super exciting news. We also have a full moon, super moon in the sign of Cancer on January 1st. And then we will also have a blue moon on January 31st. So super, super exciting. If you would like a full moon reading with me, please be sure to check out my website at the Etsy shop, etsy.com. /shop/Maven Unmasked. That will be up and available until January 3rd. And then again, maybe a day or two prior to the blue moon on January 31st as well. So super excited about that. The full moon in Cancer is all about nurturing ourselves and expressing our emotions and really getting all up in our feels. And because it's a super moon and it's on the first day of the new year, I think we're really being encouraged to get in touch with our inner feelings, with our inner desires for this new year, for this whole of 2018. You know, last year was the year of one, the year of the magician. So we had all of this willpower to kind of create. Now it's time to get in tune with what we're feeling, the year of the high priestess, our intuition. Okay, the moon, the water, you know, all of that Cancerian energy, getting in touch with how we feel about our home, our relationships with our mother. Cancer, you know, rules the mother aspect as well. So some things to think about for this month of January. Now, just a few quick announcements. My Spark Your Year reading and my 2018 The Year Ahead reading will be up and available on the MavenUnmasked.com website under the Book of Readings tab until January 11th, and up until January 2nd, you can save 15% off of anything in the Maven Unmasked universe under the MavenUnmasked.com Book of Readings tab with the promo code Holiday 2017, and holiday is spelled in all caps. So be sure to check that out. You don't want to miss out on that. Also, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of the viewers, all of those who came to my classes, those who I attended classes with and connected with, networked with, those who I learned from, those who I taught, those who purchased readings, those who interacted with me at psychic fairs and festivals and, you know, through YouTube video comments, through the Facebook page, you know, all of it. Even those of you who just read my blog or liked and shared my content. I just wanted to say thank you so much. 2017 was a beautiful year. I look forward to working with you all in 2018. I'm so blessed and honored to do this work and to hold sacred space with and for each and every one of you. So truly, truly, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all a happy, healthy, and auspicious new year. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our reading, shall we? Before we get started, I'm just going to tell you about the decks I'm using today. I'm using The Universe Has Your Back cards by Gabrielle Bernstein. I am using the Star Child Tarot. Okay. And I will also be pulling a card from the Sacred Power Reading Cards by Anna Stark and Rockpool Publishing. Really, really, really love this deck. Okay. So let's just start this off. Let's start off the year with a card from The Universe Has Your Back. Just a little wisdom, a little saying. What are we working on? Oh, you released a couple. Alrighty then. You guys know I love when the cards just happen to fall out. So first we have, I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to a power greater than me. This is a year about surrender, and with the High Priestess, there's a lot of things that, you know, are still behind the veil that aren't ready to be revealed yet, and sometimes we just have to surrender and just trust. And, you know, I know how hard that can be, but it's also so beautiful, and trusting can be a saving grace sometimes, you know, surrendering and going with the flow. So beautiful advice to start the year off with. Also, we have, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So very much realigning with love, with self-love, with romantic love, with platonic love, with familial love, universal love, love of the animals, the cosmos, nature. There's so unconditional love, you know, the love of forgiveness. There's love in everything. So being more aware of that and seeing that, and by coming into alignment with the energy of love and by focusing on love, you know, it can help to guide you and push you and lead you on your true path, the direction you're supposed to be going. It will give you clarity on where you're supposed to be. And then the last card we have is, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Oh, oh. The other two, yeah, nice. Whew. Being okay with feeling the feels, you guys. No numbing out in 2018. We have to work with the shadow and feel the feelings so that we can move on from them, to develop coping skills, coping mechanisms, to learn, you know, how to pull out your inner strength and do it, to face your shadow. I have to say this again. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So not just stopping at a trigger, confronting the trigger, asking why am I being triggered, and, you know, keep going down the rabbit hole just a little bit deeper. Keep asking yourself why until you get to the root, the heart, the core of the matter, because that is where the true healing lies. It's not just the surface, you know, the band-aid that fixes it. You know, it's what's deep down inside that needs to be healed and fixed. So give yourself permission to go there, you know, at some point in 2018. Beautiful messages. I love it. Okay. So right now, I'm going to take a moment and call in the angels, guides, ancestors, and loved ones in spirit in alignment with the best and highest good and divine plan of all those who are watching this video, whenever they're watching this video, to join us, to give us a message for our best and highest good in regards to January 2018, as well as 2018 as a whole, because January really sets the tone of the year, especially with the full moon being on January 1. And I just really want to get a good shuffle on these guys, so please be patient with me. So we need to know, what were we working on last month, or 2017, tying up in 2017? Where are we right now? What are we evolving towards this month and the whole of 2018? What new spiritual discoveries will be made this year and this month? Our spiritual challenges this year and this month? More messages and advice from our angels and guides, and what does our higher self need from us this month and this year? And again, you all can continue to come back and refer to this reading all year long. Okay, I think we're ready. Alrighty, so what were we working on last month / last year? Where are we right now? What are we evolving towards? What new spiritual discoveries will be made? Spiritual challenges, advice from our angels and guides, and what does our higher self need from us this month? Oh, beautiful. And our shadow card for January in 2018, we have the star. The star, the star, the star. Hope, healing, believe, wish, dream, manifest. To me, stars are so much about manifesting, you know, wish upon a star, going outside and talking to the stars, to the cosmos, to the galaxy, you know, to the universe. Connecting with your inner healing wisdom and your inner healing truth this year, but having hope, belief, and faith to continue to persevere and to continue to make it through, and that your dreams can become a reality. Okay, so let's look at everything. Everything. Okay. You guys, alrighty. So, what were we working on last month in December, as well as 2017 as a whole. And really, we were just dealing with the hands of fate. Karma at its finest, clearing up karmic cycles, trying to break old patterns, old habits, old beliefs. You know, maybe we had some luck. Maybe there were things, you know, that we just couldn't control. Fate and destiny were so much at play this year. All of that karmic shadow stuff that was coming up, you know, in the whole of the world and the country and within ourselves. You know, those twists of fate, those karmic relationships, those karmic meetings and situations that we encountered in 2017, those karmic lessons, you guys, were so big in the year of the magician. And especially clearing up those last karmic ties, cutting those cords, tying up loose ends, clearing up old cycles to begin a new cycle. Okay, especially with, you know, Saturn coming into the sign of Capricorn for the first time in 29, 30 years. We're clearing out the old karma and cycle of the last 30 years, you guys, and beginning anew. So I think that's very significant. Alrighty, so where are we right now? And we have the Queen of Swords. So a lot of us are seeing more clearly than we've seen in a while. Mercury is finally out of retrograde. We are, you know, looking into the future now that we've gained so much wisdom from all of that karmic stuff. Those situations that kind of had to be brought to the light from under the surface in 2017. Okay, and in the month of December, we've really gained some wisdom. We've really gained some skill. Some of us may have become hardened a little cold because we've had to, I don't want to say save face. It's not really that, but we've had to really be brave and, you know, put on our game face, be that inner warrior, and sometimes to the detriment of allowing your emotions to kind of come to the surface. And I think that's why the moon in Cancer on January 1st will be so vital to 2018, softening us, allowing the feelings to kind of bubble up. The healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below my triggers. But we have some clarity, we have some foresight, we're ready to charge ahead into the new, to have some authority, to speak authentically, clearly, communicating effectively, really using our expression for what we will stand for and what we won't stand for. I think that's really become clear to a lot of us this year. You know, where you stand on a lot of issues, your morals, your ethics, your beliefs, your values, your sense of integrity, I think is a focal point for a lot of us right now. Okay, so what are we evolving towards in the month of January as well as the whole of 2018? And we have the Four of Wands, you guys. So I'm really excited to see this. Strong, stable foundations. Okay, there's reason to celebrate. You know, we're building a new structure for ourselves, a home for ourselves of sorts. We're you know, putting our roots out there. For some of you, you may move in 2018. To me, the Four of Wands can represent moves, and some of you may be getting married as well, because the Four of Wands also represents marriages and celebrations, victory. You know, we've accomplished some things. So we're really moving into a place of pride, of joy, of solid, stable foundations, of look at what we've accomplished, into our dreams, into our, you know, our hopes and our wishes. You know, again, we're focusing on healing and belief this year with the Star card. Okay, and the Four of Wands gives us some positive energy and motivation to move towards that. It gives us a firm ground, a firm leg to stand on. Okay, now what new spiritual discoveries will be made for us in the whole of 2018 in the month of January? We have the Knight of Crystals, folks. So I want to say with this, a lot of us may be learning how to work with energy, with our own energy, with spiritual energy, Reiki, you know, other healing modalities. Learning how to channel that energy to send healing to each other. I also feel very much that this tells of taking it slow. Okay, the Knight of Crystals, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot. You know, messages may be slow coming, you know, knowledge and things that you want to learn may be slow coming, but we've got a solid foundation. Just take your time. You know, don't be in a rush. Use that foresight from the Queen of Swords for where we are right now, so you know how and when and where best to take your time to put forth and channel your energy slowly but effectively. Slow and steady wins the race, you guys. Okay, so that's very much some new spiritual discoveries for us already. So next, spiritual challenges for January in 2018. We have the Four of Crystals. Okay, so some of us may feel a little bored, a little apathetic, a little unsatisfied, a little bit like things are moving kind of slow. When is something gonna kind of come up? But I really think it's coming a lot faster than you think. I think this is a message to us to have patience. I also think that this is a message to us to look for other options where you normally wouldn't expect to see them. The Four of Cups, you're so, the Four of Crystals, you know, you're so busy, you know, focusing on maybe holding on to old beliefs or old thoughts or old patterns, so focused on, you know, looking maybe at the negative or having a miserly attitude. Some of us, it may be a struggle for us to save money this year, or to learn how to be more giving as well. So just be mindful of that. Take things slow, know when to dole out, but don't hold on to something so tightly that you can't bring in new energy. But I do feel like saving money may be an issue for some of us this year, but I think that we're really working towards that. Again, with the solid foundation of the Four of Wands. And again, with the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in the middle, and then we have the Four of Crystals. Again, I feel like some of us may be saving money for a marriage or for a move. Okay, but just know that it takes time. Take your time with it, with that Knight of Crystals, okay? I also want to say with this, be mindful of if somebody may be holding something out on you this year. Or what are you holding out on yourself? Or what are you holding back from yourself? What is keeping you back from expressing yourself truly and fully, like this Queen of Swords? Is it fear? Is it apprehension? Is it anger? Is it not feeling worthy enough? It could be many things. So I think that's some of what we'll be exploring this year. What ignites our fire? What keeps us interested? Okay, messages and advice from our angels and guides. The Page of Wands, you guys. So we'll be going on new adventures, new discoveries. We'll have new inspiration, new passion, new fervor, new drive for life, new vitality. Okay, we're ready to explore. We're ready to go on a new adventure. We're ready to see the magic happen. You know, we're really ready to create our own magic in 2018. We got the skills and the willpower and the tools with the Year of the Magician in 2017. But in 2018, now we have the intuitive vibrancy and wisdom of the High Priestess behind us, tapping into our inner selves and our inner occult or, you know, higher knowledge, higher self, and wisdom, you know, to put towards good use in making new spiritual discoveries. Okay. Don't be afraid to do it, to go out there and try and explore and discover. You know, you may learn something about yourself, you know, about others, about the world around you, about your passions and what drives you and inspires you. So very cool. And then lastly, what does our higher self need from us in the month of January as well as the whole of 2018? And this is such a beautiful way to tie up the tarot portion of this reading. We have the Sun, plain and simple, the Sun. Our higher self wants us to laugh, to love, to be happy, to be joyful and carefree, to be vibrant and expressive, to grow, to be nurtured, to shine our lights boldly, brightly, and beautifully like we never have before. You know, to be that sun, the brightest star in the sky. you know, your love and your light and your warmth allows, you know, others to be nurtured and to grow as well. We're all lights to each other. We're all nurturing and helping each other to grow. So that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then lastly, before we conclude, I just wanted, oh, thank you, to get a message from this. And we had, from the Sacred Power Oracle, we had Rainbow Dragon pop up. I do have a blog on the mavenunmasked.com blog about dragon as a spirit animal if you want to check that out. And Rainbow Dragon is included in that. For me, Rainbow Dragon, and I think this is an energy that may want to work with us this year, is very much connected to the energy of children and play and laughter and ascension, and, you know, bringing that playful spectrum and of color to our lives. Also with Rainbow Dragon, you know, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 chakras. Maybe the energy of dragon wants to help us with our energy this year. But I definitely feel more or less that it's really tied in with this sun card energy. Okay, being that bright, joyful light, keeping your innocence, being playful, staying, you know, positive, being, you know, that source of light and inspiration for others as well as yourself. So the spirit and energy of Rainbow Dragon surely wants to work with you in the month of January as well as the whole of 2018. Very interesting. I wasn't thinking of pulling a spirit animal for this, but that is what came out. I think that's like the only animal card per se that's like other than the Animal Kingdom card in this deck. So very interesting. Really, really wanted to speak. That's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's the only one. But very cool. So I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your January 2018 as well as the whole of 2018 Lightworker Evolution reading. If you'd like to book a reading with me to check out your year in depth, 12 cards for each month of the year, as well as some other aspects. You also get a crystal, a spirit animal, and an ascended master, angel, god, or goddess that wants to work with you for the whole of 2018. Please check out my website, www.mavenunmasked.com, and click on book a reading. Thank you so much, lovelies, and Happy New Year. Love you. Bye.